Okay guys, so basically just doing a big mail day here for the first 3 months of 2021. First up is this Elemental Hero Nova Master. First Generation Force Ultimate Rare. As you can see, it has the ulti border. Basically, I'll just be looking at the foiling on a lot of these cards. I like to admire it. Maybe you guys might like that too. If not, I'm not spending too long on this stuff. But just personally, I'll point out that and some of the flaws, I guess, with the cards that I can see. So, like, you can see some whitening up there. Some on the side there. A little bit, if I can get it to focus, on the bottom there. Other than that, it's not too bad on the front. And you can kind of see, like, the swirl patterns on the foiling. Quite nice. Some lighting, only these two stars really shine, so to speak. But yeah, with this pattern, you can kind of see like some of the like the outer portion of the robes here, a little bit brighter and a different light. The inner parts are a little bit brighter, so it's kind of nice, but not my favorite ulti stamp, I guess. On the back, it's pretty clean. Might be something there. Maybe something. Yeah, definitely a little bit on the bottom there, some whitening. So yeah, when you buy your cards, like, don't buy the grade. Just the grade. Just, make sure you do your due diligence and ask for pictures and stuff. Make sure you get a card that meets your standards. For me, the price was right for this one, so I didn't mind. And it's not bad. Like, when you look at it from a distance, you can't really see much. Maybe only just the whitening on the top there. Other than that, you can't really see much else, and maybe a bit on the side. That's fine for a 9. This bit on the bottom here kind of bugs me, but it is what it is. But yeah, Elemental Hero. Maybe going up. Next up is a Rare Metamorph from our Rise of Destiny. The only flaw on this card is this whitening on the top here. Other than that, it's pretty clean. I do like RDS ultis and ultis that are like this. I don't know if you call it a Euro stamp, but I think the Ultimate Rares of this generation, like the earlier ones, they're quite nice. Like, like the silver here doesn't pop, but the outer part, like the blue, you can kind of see a blue on the outer portion here. That stands out a lot. Not a lot, but it's nice. I like this kind of stuff. The detailing, so to speak. See the burst in the purple there? But yeah, that blue outline. Pretty sick. But yeah, Rare Metamorph. Pretty clean card. Other than the whitening on the top there. But it's a 9. Like, I can understand, it's a 9, so it has some flaws. You know that when you buy it. Back is clean. Do not see anything. Maybe some dust, but that's not on the card. Maybe an ulti stamp on the back, possibly. Possibly. You have to get the right lighting, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, it could be an ulti stamp. These vertical lines, it's on the case. It's very annoying, but yeah. Those are scratches on the case. That's from PSA. You can blame them, email them, tell them, complain. But yeah, I love the RDS ultis. Next up is another RDS card. Thestalos Dragon. I guess that's how you would call it. I don't know the exact name. Don't, quote me on it. But yeah, this is a clean card. I don't think I found any flaws on this one. PSA 9, first ed ulti. Once again with the detailing. Gotta love it. In the neck portions there, you can just see just that part is ultied. The green there at the tip. And the outline there. The outline is pretty sick. Like in this lighting, you can't really see much. And here you can kind of see how it pops, Like, the different color patterns, I guess you can say. It's quite nice. You can kind of see, the little effects there. On the top there. I don't know. I love RDS ultis, old school ultis. They're quite nice. Sorry about that. This is my version of Rudy's Tool if you watch Alpha Investments. Makes it easier to just point out some things, you know. Try to use my fingers when I can, but I'll use my pencil too. I don't think I'll scratch the case. But yeah, on the back it's pretty clean. A little bit of whitening there. But yeah, possibly an multi-stamp. I'm not sure what the horizontal line here is, if it's 100% multi-stamp. Because I know this vertical stuff, that's on the case. You can see it goes all the way up. Pretty annoying. But yeah, overall, pretty clean card. Next up is Marauding Captain from Legacy of Darkness, First Edition Ultra. You can see the long scratches on the case there. Kind of annoying, but it is what it is. I do like the detailing on this Ultra, like what they decided to foil. Anyway, the foiling is pretty nice. You can see the purple there. I like the details, you know, the little piece of metal there. And the best thing I think is the eye. I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, it's quite nice. Let me see if I can get the eye to pop. I'll cut this in to where I can get the eye. Right there. You see it? So anyway, I like that kind of small attention to detail. It's quite nice. But yeah, pretty clean card. Off-centered on the back. There's a little speck there. Some dust on the case. But yeah, once again with these vertical scratches, they only appear in the right light, you know, like you don't have to worry too much. If you hold it out here, like you're not going to notice anything. Obviously you'll see it's off-centered, but you know, other than that, it's a clean card. Like the card is clean. This case, in my opinion, that's the worst part of this card. Anyway. But yeah, next card is Ryza the Storm Monarch. So this is a first ed Ulti BGS 9. As you can see from the subgrades, only centering is what did this in, really. A bit of whitening on the top there. But yeah, the card is obviously shifted up and a bit to the side. It's a little bit thicker here and definitely thinner here than it is on the bottom. So that makes sense. You have this speck here. I don't know how this got into the case, but that's in the case. Not on the card, but somewhere between the sleeve and the card. Because I have a light there, I have a light here. So you can kind of see how like the shadow shifts. So the shadow is that way. Now the shadow is this way. So yeah, it's not on the card. Somehow it's in the case. Also, same with this speck. I don't know, they got a bunch of gunk in the case of this card. Kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Little OC on the back too. Once again, more specs. That. But yeah, pretty clean card. Not much on edge wear except for this. Yeah, pretty sick. Next card is a Rainbow Dragon. First ed secret rare. So this is a PSA 9 off-centered. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of qualifiers, but the seller I bought this from Vintage Yu-Gi-Oh! You might know him from my YouTube. He likes it, so I don't know, whatever. It's just on eBay. The price was good, I guess because it was off-centered. You can see a bit of whitening on the top there. I don't really care about like centering too much, honestly. As long as the foiling on the card looks clean. Basically, I like a clean surface and nice edges. Honestly, as long as the surface on the foiling is nice. But you can, anyway, I have my own peeves. You can see the foil bleed here. On the side too. Yeah, up there. Anyway, yeah, so some nice foil bleeds on this card. One good thing with like the I don't know, I really like Rainbow Dragon. The good thing about this one is that with the secret rares and stuff, you can actually see the color, you know. When it's a ghost rare, it's just, you know, white. It's 3D, obviously, you know, it looks nice, but I can appreciate the secret rare a lot. I had the magazine when I was a kid, so one of the cards I've always wanted to have. And I can't afford a 10, so I have this. And I'm quite happy with this. Quite nice, especially that foil bleed. Anyway, the back is a little off-centered. As you might be able to tell, a little bit of whitening there. Yeah, so it wouldn't have gotten a 10 even if it was well-centered, unfortunately. Some stuff here. I think this thought might be something in the case or maybe on the card, not entirely sure. But yeah, there's some scratches on the case. Not sure if you can see that. Lighting isn't the best here, sorry guys. But yeah, you can see some like scratches on the case. Anyway, last but not least, the Thestalos. So yeah, so the Ryza was not the only Monarch I had. And this is also an RDS first at Alti, so not the only RDS card. So anyway, you can see a bit of whitening on the top there. I think that's what I did this card in. Oh yeah, and this too. That kind of sucks. But anyway, yeah, it's quite the nice card. In terms of artwork and the Ultimate Rares, this is probably one of my favorite. Just because, like, I don't know, look at that, man. Like this, the yellow here is pretty plasticky almost, so it wouldn't change, you know, shade, I guess, in the different lighting, so to speak. But with the background, like from here, it's kind of dead from this angle, or this angle, really. Once you bring it to the light, you can kind of see, you know, it pops here at the right angle right there. And then you change the angle a bit more and see the background start to come alive right there. You know? So same thing here, you can see like, you know, the outline here. And then when you bring it into the light a bit more, you can see that there. It's like 3 different gradients here. You can see the black there, the slightly brighter, and the quite bright Alti foiling. It's quite nice. Gotta love it. Yeah, you can see it here too. Bright, a little bit darker, and then quite dark there. Quite nice. But yeah, this was the last card I picked up in March. Just a little bit of whitening there and there. And from the back, I'm pretty sure it's pretty clean. A little off-centered, but PSA doesn't care as much as about back centering. Or centering in general compared to BGS. They're a little bit stricter on the front centering, obviously, but yeah, the back is pretty clean. Some, obviously, scratches on the case. But yeah, that's basically it. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you could like and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. I'll be opening a box of Ghosts from the Past, a display case. I have 3. I ordered 3. I'll open one on the channel. And then, yeah, I'll have a PSA return, a BGS return coming in. The PSA return should be within the next 2 months or so, maybe 3. BGS return probably will take a year to come back. I don't know what their return times are now. It's ridiculous. But anyway, yeah, so I'll be doing these mail day type videos every 3 months or so. I don't get too much mail in, so I'll just do a nice, you know, solid video every 3 months. Should be good. But yeah, if you could like and subscribe, it would be really nice. Take care. Bye.